Boom, there you go. Red or green? Oh, lines in the tree. Woo, look at that freaking crappie. No! Got him, come on, yeah! Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the Christmassy kind of mood. It's what, like the day before Christmas, Andrew? Is that what this is?
Yeah, I think so.
It feels like it. It's freaking cold. Andrew's about to get ran over by a truck. That is not the Christmas way. Not the giving season type deal. I've got my Christmas shirt on underneath. Try to like do that, like the flash.
Let them
mode.
out.
Flash mode. Ah!
Oh dear mercy.
I got like the mystery tackle box or like Carl's bait and tackle Christmas shirt on or whatever. That's a whole nother story. We got a fresh new fishing challenge for you boys and girls today. Oh God, watch out, Andrew. This is so dangerous. Why don't we film like this?
I don't know.
And that person's already driven up and down this thing once, so maybe she's just trying to get a look at what we're doing here. Got the main man Andrew behind the camera from the River Steward YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go show him some love after you watch this video. But when we flip it around, then you know, I was gonna.
What up, LOJOans?
LOJOans. Also, you should show them your hand that you chopped open while filming for me yesterday.
You gotta
look
do
at
it.
how gnarly that is.
You gotta do it sometimes.
This man like literally puts it all on the line for the tube. So let's get inside. It's a little crowded out here, cold, jinglings going on. Let's put $1 in the bucket and go in here and explain this a little bit further. All right, so we made it to the fishing section. Look at this beautiful, bountiful fishing section. Show them this bad boy, Andrew. It's like, it's just stacked. A lot of people tell me that the Walmarts where they live aren't this good. How are your Walmarts in Georgia?
Yeah, I'm tiny, bro.
Like not this good?
No, it's tiny.
If the person overhead would stop talking, I could tell you guys we are doing a, oh my God, you know what we forgot, bro?
What did we forget?
We're doing a Christmas fishing challenge, but I need something first before we start that.
Oh yeah.
Hold on a second. Boom, there you go. So we got this. Now when I shake my head, you get a little jingle jangle in there. It's not my favorite Santa hat, but we'll have to deal with it. So we are doing a Christmas gear only fishing challenge, Andrew, okay? Because you're gonna have to help me with this. You're not just a cameraman, you're an integral part
Nice.
of today's video. So, what are Christmas colors to you? What are Christmas colors?
Red, green, white.
Green, white maybe, blue a little, like blue tinsel and...
Get out of here, dude.
Yeah, I know, I think blue. I think those four, like if you could stay in that realm of red, green, white, maybe blue, maybe a little white, maybe a little blue, but red and green for sure.
Yeah.
Right? So with that in mind, I want to get everything. Okay, we're talking about rod, reel, line, lures, everything, but staying in the Christmas spirit, okay? So anything in this section that we can use to make it work, we have to stay within those color barriers, okay? Can you help me with that?
Yeah, dude, no doubt.
Okay. No budget, none of that stuff matters. Doesn't matter how many lures we get, we just have to get enough to fall in the Christmas spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a plan, dude.
You guys have been asking for it. You're about to get it today. I think we should start with rod first. It's always helpful to start with the base of what you're looking for, you know what I mean? So rod would probably be it. Got some red, but that's not really like Christmas red, is it? That's
nah.
Like orange red.
A little orangey.
This isn't really Christmas green, is it? Like Christmas green is kind of like dark, you know? That's like bright green.
It's like Halloween green.
Yeah, I don't know. What are you thinking?
I don't know, man.
What about this little ugly stick right here?
Dude, that looks dirty.
Got the red. Now even if you throw the red label in there, it's like super red.
Okay.
Wait, now what about black? Is black a Christmas color? Black's just kind of like an accent color though, right? Like black could go with anything,
right?
But it's not necessarily a Christmas color, so I don't see anything better than this.
Yeah, I don't either.
What's really gonna set this thing off is if we can find a reel that's either red or green or blue or something.
Right.
All right, reel section. We got, there's lots of green Zebco right there. So that's a casting rod, so we're gonna need a casting reel. So we got a pretty small selection here, but hey look, dude, we've got everything. We've got red reels. We've got a couple different red reels right there. We've got a blue one with some blue accent. Oh, that's a spinning reel. Got some more like all red reels right there. Look at this.
Quantum.
All red. Check that out. There's a green one right here that actually looks really sexy.
Dirty, dude.
That thing's, it's got the white too. You said white was a color, didn't you?
Yeah.
So this has got white and green. Do you see any, like, I don't see like a white and a red.
No, I think this one looks the juiciest to me, dude.
Putting an all red combo together, or would this look, dude, that looks pretty sick.
It does look
as soon as you put it like next to it, I was like, ooh.
That's filthy.
That's actually pretty sick right there. You guys approve of this so far? I think this is pretty dang Christmassy if you ask me. Next up,
Yeah.
We have to get some line. You know, you like my swim
Yeah,
suit?
I did. I was
Next
impressed.
up, we gotta get some line for our green. Well, it's Christmas green, neon green kind of combo. Now, Andrew and I have found basically two competitors for this position. We've got the red line right there, as you can see. I mean, that is straight up red line. And we've got the green line. So, red or green, we know these are Christmas colors. I think, we both think this would look better on the reel. What do you think, Andrew? Final vote on that.
Well, how thick is this line?
That's 50 pounds. We may not want to go
50 pounds.
Oh, man, I didn't even think about that. It only goes down to 30.
Oh.
That's really heavy. This is 15 pound. That's like
Okay.
that darker, like Christmas tree green.
Right.
That might even be more appropriate, don't you think?
Yeah, I do.
That's like 15 or 16. I can't tell what that is. Look at that. Look at that 5. You tell me if that's a 5 or a 6, dog.
I'm gonna give that a 6.
Do we think Christmas tree green is going to be the way to go? Well, I like the neon green. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, the neon's what I wanted.
But it's 30 pound line. That's just going to make everything more difficult in this challenge. I like the red line, but it's not going to look right on the green reel, I don't think.
I don't think so.
So let's go with the Christmas tree green. Switching to lures now, Andrew. I need your keen eye once again. Now, I have found one lure, but only one, that I feel like embodies the Christmas spirit. That's going to be this bad boy right here. Check out this beetle spin. I've seen a million beetle spins, never seen that color.
That's like an ornament, dude.
It's like an ornament. It's like, it's a sparkly red. That's even got the white, because you say that white's a color too. Like that has to go. Like that's 100% gotta go. Professional. What about this?
Dang, man.
Would this work? That's got like everything.
That thing's popping.
Red, green, blue, and white, and even some yellow. We didn't even say yellow. Yellow could be a Christmas color, right? Not like pea yellow, but more like a, you know, like a neon tinsel. I don't know why I keep saying tinsel. Tinsel could be any color, so I don't know. What do you think? You final decision. You tell me.
I like it, dude.
Like it? Is it Christmassy though? That's the thing.
Dude, I've seen trees with colored lights before.
Right?
Yeah.
Tell me that there's a more Christmassy worm
Dang,
on the
bro.
planet than that right there. Once again, looks like sparkly red, blue, culprit worms.
You know what that reminds me of, dude?
Fire and Ice is the name of the color. It's pretty cool.
It looks
What does that
like
remind you of?
some tinsel.
Yeah, tinsel. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep saying tinsel over and over again because it justifies what I'm picking. We need one more, Andrew. Come on, where are your eyes taking you to right now? You look at this wall, you're looking for Christmassy lures. What do you see?
I'm kind of feeling this, dude.
Spoiler shad? Is it what is that called?
Spoiler?
Shad. Well, it's got the green, red, and yellow tinsel, so it gets my
Yellow
vote.
tinsel,
Got the yellow
dude.
tinsel in there.
Dude, that's a wrap.
I like it. I think the final piece of this equation, something that just makes it perfect. Check it out, Andrew. Red hooks.
Gorgeous.
What up? That's gonna look super sweet with those blue and red worms that we got. The fire and ice worms.
Filthy.
Tell me there's not a better way to end it than that right there.
Deadly combo, man.
Money. All right, guys, so we've completed gathering all the Christmas gear. We've gotten pretty much everything that we have seen that falls in that Christmas color category, you know. So now comes the point in the video where we're gonna take everything, put it all together, see if we can make it work and catch some fish. I will see you guys out of the water. All right, Christmas stuff. All right, got all of our equipment. Got our rod. Now it's time to put it all together, build this bad boy. I traded out fishing buddies. I traded in Andrew for my main man Travis. Say what's up, man. I'm actually going to the pond I've never been before, which is going to make this challenge even more exciting. All right, the Christmas reel is looking rather Christmassy. Bet you once we put this green line on there, it's going to be looking really Christmassy. Well, Travis, this is looking pretty Christmassy so far, wouldn't you say? A little green and white reel, some green line. Let's slap it on the old red ugly stick Christmas rod. All right, we're starting to look pretty Christmassy here. I like the red, the white, the green, really just missing blue, although I'm not sure if that's a Christmas color or not. What lure are we gonna use first, Travis? Now, you know this pond. This is what I got here, okay? I got worms, beetle spin. I mean, obviously you can see what I got here. Some swim baits, a square bill type deal. What do you think right now with this pond is gonna give us the best chance to catch our first fish?
Beetle spin is multi-species. There's a pretty big brim in there. So.
Really? There's some big brim. Okay, well, it's early in the morning, so a moving bait might be the juice anyways. So, heck yeah, you got me excited about this multi-species thing, man. Catch my new PB brim. All right, let's load up our lures, make the little trek down to the pond. Let's see what's going on here. All right, we made it. The juicy little pond. We gotta make our first cast with this thing and see if we can even cast. Let's go ahead and turn our brakes way up to start with. We don't want to toss the world's worst bird's nest right off the top. Oh, line's in the tree. Oh boy. This beetle spin is gonna get munched if I can get it out here cleanly. He's like, check this thing out that I just found. Oh no, I just threw my, oh, this is a horrible start. Bird's nest, and I just casted my beetle spin into a tree. Maybe I can get it out. Well, so far, the reel and the casting has been shaky at best, but that's probably mostly my fault and not the reel's fault. Dude, how is this thing not getting bit? It's a tiny little spinner bait. Should have at least had like a, oh, there we go. We were just talking about like this, there's no way this thing should not be working right now. Look at this little bass fighting hard. Oh, it's a giant crappie. Woo, look at that freaking crappie. Look at that stud right there. That's what I'm talking about, kid. It's a beautiful fish too. Let me turn around and get him in the light. Look at that joker. Freaking head and shoulder. That's a fillet right there, baby. That's a sandwich. Dude, he hit that thing like a bass. And he was fighting like a bass too. Heck yeah, okay. Let's get this guy back in here. Travis said there was some monster brim and some monster panfish in here. Look at that guy. Beautiful fish. Look at that mouth. Woo! You know, cold weather is good for big crappie fishing now. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I'm not the biggest crappie fisherman in the world, but I know that the cold weather, they like that. All right, no more fun with the beetle spin. He did his job. Now it's time to upgrade to something else. Let's try one of these little spoiler shad, little soft plastic cream swim baits. Might work. Now we have a positive and a negative with this new lure. The positive is it's a lot heavier than that 1/8 ounce beetle spin, so we'll be able to chuck this thing out there. Bad thing is super grassy and this thing is not weedless, so I have a feeling we're gonna have to kind of retrieve this thing pretty quickly just to keep it out of the grass. So there we go. We can't get it further out there though, so that's a good start. Were you throwing a drop shot out there? Ooh, got him. Oh man, I had, dude, you see that? Dude, he got freaking nailed. That could have been a chain pickerel right there. Travis said there's a bunch of chain pickerel in here, super aggressive, and that was one of those bites. It was like a super hard bite, but when I set the hook, like I didn't get anything. You know, they got those bony mouths, real toothy bony mouths. Dang. Woo, man, that got my heart going. Man, that fish was 10 yards away from us. Woo, that was exciting. That gets your blood pumping right there. I got no hook setting power in this rod at all. It's a 6-foot medium action. Got one. Yep. Come on, stay on there, buddy. Oh, come on, stay down. We need you. At least I got that big line on there, so he shouldn't get off. Oh, it's a nice little bass. All right. All right, man. Let's go, Travis. Look at that, right in the, oh, well, got it, came right out, but it was in the top of his snout where you want it to be, but it came right out. Christmas lure number 2. That fish is really warm. That's crazy, yeah. You would think he'd be freezing cold, but he's like good temperature, like, I feel like it's 70 degrees. Look at that beauty. He's about to poop, so I'm gonna go ahead and get him out of here. I don't wanna get pooped on today. Thank you, my friend, for checking lure number 2 off of the list. All right, we're doing some things here. Now we just gotta get Travis on the board. You're throwing a drop shot, man. You should be getting bit like literally any second. Well, I'm feeling pretty confident right now. I don't know. I still think that 6-foot diving crankbait is not gonna be the best option out here. I mean, just look how grassy our lures are coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the switch to that ribbon tail worm, see if we can knock that one out. All right, we got the little red hook, if you guys remember, and then the red and blue Christmas worm. I did borrow, I kind of cheated a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I borrowed a little weight from Travis, and I don't know if that was allowed or not, because I didn't buy any weights. So if I'm a cheater, just let me know I'm a cheater in the comment section, and I will accept my punishment. But we got to get this thing out there to some of that deep water that we know has got to be out there, and some of those big fish have got to be out there in it. So let's bomb this bad boy out there. Oh yeah, and see what we can do. Oh my God, he let it go. No, he still got it. Oh dude, I got no hook setting power in this tiny little rod. Oh guys, I just had one running with it. He bit it once, he let it go, and he came back, bit it again, was swimming off with it. And I tried to like do a one-handed hook set because I thought there was a tree on top of me. 6-foot rod strikes again. No power. Hook didn't even come close to penetrating. Well, we're about an hour into this challenge, and although I'm encouraged by the amount of bites that I've gotten so far, this reel combined with this line, combined with this rod has made casting just really rough on a windy day like today. So I'm gonna keep fighting through it. Really disappointed I have not caught one on the worm yet, but you know, all of our bites today have been on moving baits except for that one worm bite, so maybe this is just too slow, you know, I don't know. Oh my God, dude, I had my camera off, made a bomb cast way out there, let it fall, took out the slack, and Joker was pulling, running, lifted up, trying to turn my camera on, and I think I had him for a second. Gosh, that's 2 I've missed on this worm. This was like the bait that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna catch one on this. This will be no problem. I was much more concerned about the swim bait. I was much more worried about that one than anything. I got something chewing on my worm. I'm gonna have to hammer him this time. Come on, buddy. We need you. Oh, he went right into the bush. No! No! Dude, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
My bait came flying out and hit you. Guys, I thought he was gonna come around. He looked like he was coming around the brush pile, and then he dove straight into it. Oh no, that's the 3rd one I've missed on the worm. And that time I actually got a decent hook set in him. Like, I feel like he was pinned that time until he got in that bush. Dang it, Travis. What's going on? I'm getting demoralized, kids. I mean, you come out here, you smoke a big crappie on a beetle spin right off the bat. Then you switch to a swim bait. You get a good bite, you miss that fish, and you smoke a nice little largemouth bass right off the bat. So you're thinking to yourself, if I put a weighted Texas rig on here and I drag this worm, I'm gonna catch a fish immediately. And then you proceed to lose 3 fish in a row. Oh, I think I got another one. Oh, I had another one, dude, in the same spot. Gosh darn it, guys. I have one right there on the edge of that grass, the same place where I just lost that last fish. But he took the worm and dove into that same pile of grass, and I couldn't even set the hook on him because he was in there. Son of a biscuit. 4 fish missed on the worm. The most confident bait that I had in today's adventure. Oh God, there's another one. I'm gonna let him eat it. Got him! Come on! Yeah! You little rascals! Oh, yes! I got a mouthful of worm. Look at that little guy. About a little bit smaller than the first bass that we caught. Still a healthy little guy. I'm feeling mighty bad. My main man Travis over there is still working on that first fish. I feel bad, man. There we go on the Christmas worm and the red hook too. Look at that, I got a little black spot right there. Really good looking fish, healthy fish. Let's get him back in the water. Man, these jokers are feisty. They're just like hanging out. That could have been the same fish, honestly, because I flipped it back onto the other side of this little grassy point right here, and it just got chewed immediately. But there has just been nothing but action around this little grass pile today. Woo! Well, guys, I already know this is not gonna work, but for the sake of trying to complete this challenge, I am gonna put this square bill on there. And I think right out here in front of me, it's gonna be an area where I might be able to get in some semi-deep water where this thing could possibly work before it gets grassy. It's gonna get grassy on every cast once I reel it into myself, but if I can, my theory is if I can get it in some deep water for a few seconds, maybe that'll be long enough for it to get hit by a bass. So I don't know. See guys, this is what I'm talking about here. It's staying out of the grass very briefly, and then it's just in it. It's in the grass, like buried in it, not even to where you can rip it free like a lipless crankbait. I just, this pond just might not be the place for a lure like this. If I could get out in it, if I was in a boat or a kayak or something out there in the middle where it's not so grassy, it's a little bit deeper, could probably tear him up with this thing. But yeah, see, here we go again, grass. It's just, don't think this one's gonna work. All right, kids, we're gonna sign out for now. It's freezing cold. My feet have gotten wet about 15 times. There's all these like little hidden pockets of water through the woods out here, and my feet are freezing. So we're gonna sign out with the old Christmas combo. The rod, the reel, the line, the lures did really good, except for on this last lure. You guys, you guys saw what happened. Well, what are you gonna do? Sometimes the fish just won't cooperate with the challenge that you're trying to film. But big shout out to my buddy Travis back there for taking me to this dope pond. He's still working on fish number 1, so I'm gonna go see if I can support his efforts, because the man that takes you to a pond should not go fishless as long as I'm alive. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Christmas fishing challenge. I know it's a couple days after Christmas now. Don't ask me how that happened. It just, something got messed up with me filming it and then actually completing the challenge. Things got messed up, life happens. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comment section of what fishing challenge you'd like to see next. And finally, if you're new, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Join the LOJO Fishing fam, the best subscribers on YouTube. Guys, I am getting out of here. On to the next outdoor adventure. Fist bump, I'm out.